7 people are now in custody as police break up an apparent terror ring plotting an attack on Paris. 3 women believed to be the ringleaders are among those arrested. Jonathan Vigliotti joins us now from our London bureau with the latest. Jonathan, good morning.
Good morning. The arrests mark the first time a mostly female team is suspected of organizing a terror plot in France. Their planned attack was primitive, but if successful, it could have been very destructive.
The crude car bomb made up of 6 gas canisters was discovered just blocks away from the Notre Dame Cathedral. The canisters were not rigged to explode, but investigators found a blanket with traces of fuel and a cigarette butt in the car. Police arrested 7 people, 5 of them women, including a 19-year-old who was shot in the leg after she stabbed an officer with a knife. French prosecutor François Moulin said they were taking orders directly from ISIS in Syria and were linked to previous attacks in France. One of the women was engaged to marry 2 terrorists from separate attacks, the killer of 2 police officers in Paris in June and the killer of a priest in Normandy in July. The women were already on the radar of security services for wanting to join ISIS in Syria. Unable to make their way to the battlefield, police say they decided to strike in Europe. France has been on heightened alert after a series of attacks in the last 18 months that have killed more than 230 people. The foiled car bomb plot came as French security services warned about a possible attack on the capital's train stations.
Most of France's previous attacks involved gunmen and suicide bombers. In May, the head of France's domestic intelligence service warned of a new form of attack in which explosive devices would be left near sites that attract large crowds. Anthony.
Jonathan Vigliotti in London. Thanks, Jonathan.